All praises, honor, and glory belong to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makah, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and to the elders of Great Stone, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, the men that are pushing this word out in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Yakal coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right. This quick lesson, you know, is going to be based on perception. Perception. All right. And I got this quick quote that I want to read. It says, "There are things known and there are things unknown, and in between are the doors of perception." All right. So there are things that, you know, are known. Let's take, for example, about yourself. There are things that people would know about you. And then there are things that people wouldn't know about you. But based on what they know, all right, they could have perceptions. All right? Perceptions. And they would make assumptions, and eventually, guess what? Their perception, which part and parcel could be a lie, because it's a perception. They don't know if it's true or not. All right? So it could be a lie, or there could be some truth to it, but it's not fact-based. There's no substance behind what that perception is, except the little that they know of you or about you, right? Now, here's the next quote. It says, "We must not allow other people's perception to define us." All right? It says what? We must not allow other people's perception to define us. But really and truly, people's perception have defined us to them. Let me say it back, right? People's perception of us have defined us to them. So for example, whatever it is that a man think of you, all right, or his perception of you, that's exactly what he see you as. All right? Now, if a man see you as less and little or nothing to him, then guess what? That is exactly what he thinks. That's what he perceive. That's what he's gonna show for. That's his actions are gonna, you know, bring that out. You understand? Now, going back to the word perception, right? I want to look up that word perception in the English dictionary. All right. So that we could get, you know, a proper definition, so we could break it down properly, right? And you know, expound on it with relevant scriptures, right? So the word perception, right? It says it says the organization, identification, and interpretation of sensory information, right? So let's look at the word perceive. See if this gives us anything. Yeah, it says to become aware of through the physical senses, to see, to understand, right? Now it says to interpret something in a particular way. Now that's the point I wanna harp on, is that this is how things are being interpreted in a particular way, not necessarily what the truth is, but It's how it's being interpreted. So what is it? It's a perception. All right, it's basically a make-believe, because there's no truth to it. It's not. The scripture tell you, let me show you, right? The scripture tell you that let me see. Yeah. First Peter chapter 1 and verse 20 says, knowing this first, that there is no prophecy of the scriptures is that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. This is the point. That what's truth, the truth is the truth. All right? The truth is the truth. The truth is not subject to personal interpretation. The truth does not change because you perceive it this way. The truth does not change because you interpret it to mean this or to mean that. All right? The truth is the fucking truth. All right? You can't say what the truth is because this is how you think of it, or this is how you see it, or this is how you interpret it. All right? And you find a lot of men, call themselves brothers. All right? Find themselves preaching and thinking that they're men of the Lord, but they're not. All right? They on some real bullshit. All right? You can't perceive what the truth is. You have to know what the fucking truth is. You gotta know what the truth is. All right? And that's how you differentiate between a judge, all right, and somebody that's just playing the self. Because you got to examine things. All right? You got to examine things. All right? This is Sirach chapter 11. And verse 7, it says, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke. All right? So what is it that you're supposed to do? You're supposed to examine things. Get to the bottom of it. Know what is truth from what is false. All right? And not run with the interpretation, bro. Don't run with a perception. All right? Don't make half-assed conclusions. All right? Do not make half-assed conclusions. You understand? Examine a fucking matter. The scriptures say that we shall be able to judge the angels. Shall we not be able to judge these small matters? These are small matters. These are small matters that we experience on a day-to-day. It's nothing. All right? It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. All right? It's nothing. Examine a matter. Ask questions. All right? So, Lord's willing, this quick lesson was edifying. Want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahar Rakah Kodash. Shalom.